Hello everyone, and welcome to Farming Simulator 22. I've been playing the Farming Simulator series for many years now, and I've been watching, this video is inspired by a YouTube channel called The Squad, and they do like vintage farming type videos. I shouldn't say vintage, but back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, and I actually grew up on a farm. And the reason I haven't done this sooner is I've been waiting for some decent mods to show up of something that's close to some of the equipment I got. And I guess what I'm going to try to do is play this game with some rules. And basically do some role playing. So I guess you could say I'm copying in some ways the squad's videos, but I guess I'm just going to kind of make it my own. So let me get this game set up and we'll get started. Yeah, that looks pretty close to like me, or as close as I'm gonna get to looking like me. So that'll work. I am gonna play this on the hard difficulty mode. That just makes sense. I grew up as a farmer's son, and I farmed all the way up until 2009, and the economy is always hard. So we're gonna try to keep it real, and we'll keep all these settings, crop destruction on, all that stuff. Basically, we're going to keep it somewhat hard. Let's go with normal fuel usage. So, and turn all this off if I do decide to hire a worker. So, yeah. Well, I just got off the phone with the lawyer here, and I guess I just inherited some land from my Uncle Fred. Uncle Fred's old farm. I guess they're gonna have the auction today, so I drove all the way out here, and I guess I inherited some land. If you take a look at the plat book here, it's just a little 20-acre chunk. It ain't much, but hey, I inherited it. It's kind of landlocked, but we do have an easement through this land here. So luckily we do have an easement to it. So anyway, let's. I'm gonna head out there and check out the auction and see what old Fred had out there. See what I inherited. Jump on the old Ford here. So yeah, let's go check it out. Well, there isn't much out here. Just kind of a doggy trail out here. Yeah, I'm going a little fast, but I don't think there's any cops out here out in the backwoods. That's just the way we like it, though, or I should say I like it. I like it out back in the woods, back in the middle of nowhere. Oh yeah, Uncle Fred's place. Boy, she's pretty run down. None of this equipment I get to keep. I guess they're auctioning this off to pay for some of the medical bills after Fred died. So I don't get to keep any of this. All I get is the land and the buildings. So yeah, I guess I'll stick around for the auction and see what some of this stuff goes for, although I don't think it's going to go for much. It's pretty run down. So I guess we're going to say goodbye to all this stuff, and then we'll check out Fred's place. Well, the auction went real well. Everything sold. I guess I'm going to pull into here and check out Fred's place and see what we got to work with here. Oh wow. There's well, at least he's got a TV to watch. Ew. Man, I don't even know if I want to sleep in here. Oof. Fred was kind of a pig. What's he got up in here? Ooh, it's funny they didn't sell this stuff off at the auction. Kinds of interesting things around here. I guess if we want to go to the bathroom, we got to do it the old way. Oh God, it stinks in there too. Oh man, no. Oh man, come on, Fred. Wow, that's just nasty. How can anyone live like that? Oof. I mean, I might be an old bachelor, but even I got my standards. Oh, I don't even think these buildings are worth saving. Man, they're just like falling down. I'd like to start a... I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm thinking a dairy farm, but man, these old buildings are just... Well, this ain't the worst. I mean, we got a good air compressor. We got some good tools and stuff here. So this building, I think that building don't look too bad. It don't look like the roof is leaking yet. So I think I might be able to keep that building. These are gonna have to go. These look like they're rusted out pretty bad. So yeah, I think I'll keep that building. What's this other building down here? I mean, yeah, we got a lot of work to do. And no money to do it with. This building might be salvageable. So we might be able to make this work. Another nice thing, we do have a lot of timber on here. And in order to, so I don't have to take out such a big loan at the bank, I think I might take a small loan out of the bank and lease some equipment. Start knocking some of these trees down so we got some farmland to work with. So let's take a look at the plat book again. See how much we actually got here. Yeah, if we look at the plat book and my border line of my 20-acre plot here, I got a lot of timber I could cut. Although I don't want to cut all of it. I like to save some of it by our little lake here. But yeah, there's a lot of timber around here we can get rid of. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna lease some equipment and start chopping some trees down. So let's run to the shop and run to the bank, see if I can get a small loan here, and cause I only got about $500 in my pocket here. So let's go talk to the bank manager and see if I can get some equipment leased here and see what we can do. Yes, I think $100,000 loan will suffice. I also like to lease some forestry equipment. I got a bunch of trees I want to take down. Yeah, sounds good. Thanks, Amanda. There. Well, I do believe we have everything we need. This will knock some trees down real quick. I leased it for $20,000, and we got the auto load trailer, and this little girl, I leased it for now, but you know, eventually I might buy this for the farm. It's a nice old C70 Chevy. I like it. This might be a nice addition to the farm after a bit, so I might end up buying this after I lease it. We'll see. Either way, we're going to get some trees cut, so The reason I'm not taking a chainsaw and doing one little tree at a time, that takes forever. I'm a farmer, not a logger, so we're just going to get some trees cleared so we can make some fields right away and get started. So here we go. Okay, well, we got all the equipment here. Got lots of trees to cut here. Let's take the drone up in the air and let's kind of get a look around here and see if we can plan things out here, figure things out with my drone. I think I'm definitely going to take all these trees out here, and eventually these buildings I'm going to tear them down. They're rotting, they're falling down, they ain't no good. I'll leave them here for now because I've got to have some place to sleep. I'm thinking that maybe the dairy barn can go somewhere here, and obviously we're going to make some fields out here, and I'm going to take some of these trees out, but not all of them. I'm thinking maybe up to about this rock here, because someday when we make enough money, I'd like to build a nice house on this hill here next to this nice little lake and leave some of this forest in the back here. So I'm thinking some of these trees, I'm thinking all of these trees, because this can be turned into a field. Yeah, we can extend this field up into here once I get these buildings tore down. And I'm thinking the barn should go somewhere in here. That would be next to the house. So that's the plan. So let's get the drone back down to the ground here and let us go to work. There we go, the first tree to cut. Oh, careful. It's been a while since I've used one of these. There we go, we got our first tree. Guess we'll just start making a pile here. Yeah, this is, even though this is awkward to use sometimes, it takes me a little while to get used to it. It's still a heck of a lot faster than doing this with a chainsaw and a little trailer. So, we will get this done. Make a nice pile of logs here. Yeah. Alrighty. This is going to take a little while, so I'll be back when I get most of it cut down. What is the deal here? I have ran into this before. There's a couple of the smaller trees. I don't know why they haven't fixed that glitch yet. They're small enough you can lift them by hand without super strength. I've tried cutting them with a chainsaw. There's just that one limb, and it kind of screws up the auto load on the truck too. I don't know. This is the second one I ran into that. It's just a glitch I guess we're gonna have to live with until they patch it. So that'll have to be loaded by hand. Hopefully it doesn't hurt the price too much on them. Getting some, now that I'm getting back in here a little bit, I'm getting some better decent logs here. The ones up front here were just little bitty guys, but now that we're getting back into here, we're getting some pretty decent sized trees back in here. So yeah, hopefully we get some money rolling in with that load. I guess some could consider this cheating a little bit, but especially with the auto load trailer. But again, like I said, I'm a farmer, not a logger. I'm just using the logs. We'll just pretend we hired someone to log it off and I'm getting paid for it. How's that sound? So once we get this logged off and get the fields cleared up and the old buildings tore down, we'll start the actual farming here. God, I love that auto load trailer. I mean, I'm not mocking anybody that likes to do the logging by hand, but I don't know, I could just never, I was never good with the logging stuff on Farming Simulator, all of them. Gotta love the auto load trailer. I'll try to leave a link or tell you where to get the auto load trailer for logging. It sure saves a lot of headache. So yeah, just drive up to it and in the logs go. I'm sorry, am I disturbing your home? Venison. You know what, somebody needs to make a mod where we can shoot these. Wouldn't that be fun? Of course, then there would no longer be a farm simulator, it'd be hunting simulator. Just a crazy thought. Well, that's a pretty hefty load. Probably pushing the mechanical limits of that old C70. She got a 454 in her. She'll pull it. Things are getting clear. It's amazing what a little clearing will do. Got the whole area by the machine shed cleared out here. Another pile of logs back there. Let's go see how much money we can get for this load. Okay, straps off. Yeah, they did the last update to No Man's Land. They did give you a sell point for wood finally, so we don't have to add a sawmill. We just pull up to here. See, we got 76,000 from the bank loan. Let's see how much money we get here. $50,000 for that big. Oh, we still got some stick in there. So a little over $50,000 for that load. I'll take that. So we'll be making some money here. So yeah, that trailer's probably a little bit big for that old truck. I wasn't recording it, but when I came up the road here and I hit this corner and I turned, she dang near almost tipped over. So there's still wood sticking on there. I gotta pull ahead a little bit. But yeah, I probably overdid. I should have brought the smaller trailer instead of a double load. I could have did it a single load at a time, but I'm trying to save a little time here so we can get going on the dairy farm. Like I said, this is not logging simulator. This is farm simulator. So we're going to get the logging done as quickly and as efficiently as possible. So yeah, even with leasing that equipment, $50,000 a load, that already paid for the equipment I leased. So we're doing good here. Geez, can I turn this big pig around? Oh, she's gonna be tight. Oh man, we're good. We got this. We got this. Let's go make another load. Well, let's see. To get the rest of these trees, I'm going to have to tear down this rickety old fence here. It's rotten and falling down anyway, so let's do that. Landscape, I do believe we can just demolish. Let's see here. Oh yeah. Bye-bye fence. There, now they've got that old rickety fence out of the way, we can go back to work. Get some, I should show you that. Get some, pretty decent sized logs back here. So we should, make some pretty good money on that next load. I'm hoping another 50,000 would be nice. Yeah. So we'll just keep chopping some logs. Getting a little more used to this machine. Making little piles of logs. Every once in a while it gets a little finicky and a little glitchy, but it's getting the job done. A lot faster than a chainsaw, that's for sure. I wasn't sure on what length. The trailer's 20 meters, so I figured 10 meters is a good length. I remember Farming Simulator 19, 8 meters was the best length for selling logs, but I ain't sure what it is on the new one, so I just figured I'd make it 10 meters. Oh no, not the shed! Oh, well, I'm tearing it down anyway. Pretty sturdy, it held up. Tree didn't knock it down. Maybe it's not as rotten as I think they are. Definitely getting it opened up nice. Hey, no trespassing. Neighbor's yelling at me. That's not my tree.
Get off my lawn.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I won't trespass. I'll get off your land. So we're right on the border now. What about this tree? Can I have this little tree here? Yep, that one's mine. Okay, so we know where the line is anyway. Yeah, getting pretty cleared out, looking pretty sharp. So, it's only 20 acres, but man, when you clear the trees out, it sure opens it up. I got a few little bitty trees here and there back there to clear out to make some room for a field, but we'll get there. We're getting there. Okay, well, we went as far as we could to the west. So I guess those trees there, that'll be our borderline. So we don't want to get the neighbor upset. Don't need to get the shotgun out. So we're going to leave the rest of those trees alone. I think I'm going to go after some of these little ones out in the field out here so we can clear them out for the field. Let's see, I think I can get this guy, little guy here. I can clear this field out. Here we are with another load. Let's see how much money this one makes us. Why is that sticking? Oh, I see. They're too short to... Okay, no problem. We just back up a little bit. So it's looking like about, on average, around 50,000 per load. So that's pretty good money. I can live with that. We should be able to make build a pretty decent barn and get things started with that, hopefully. Yeah, with all them trees gone around the building, it's already looking nicer around here. Opened it up really nice. Get a few more trees cleared, and then I might leave the house for one night. I mean, I gotta sleep somewhere. So I'll have to sleep in Uncle Fred's old dirty shack, or I'll sleep in the truck. I don't know, I gotta sleep somewhere. So we'll see. Get another load of logs here, see how much more money we can make. Another load. Let's see what this one brings us. Three. Little trees are screwing things up here. Still a tree on there. Come on. There was a lot of glitched out trees behind the old rusty silos. That took a little while. But we're getting there. I think I got most of the trees that I want cleared out. I want to leave that little spot back there because where the tree harvester is about where I want to build a real nice house someday. Of course, got to get the barn built first and the cows. Cow's house comes first. For now, I'm just going to sleep in old Uncle Fred's house as much as it stinks, like old mouse piss and rotten wood, mold, and it'll have to do for now. It's just the way it is. So I think I can take one more load of trees here, and should have enough money to buy our first tractor, and I think I'm just going to lease a stump grinder. Maybe by, let's see, after this batch of trees, we ain't got much for income. The only thing I can think for income is it's August, so you really can't plant anything. We're going to need something to get us by for the winter. I'm thinking cutting all this grass, get a nice disc bine. That'll also see if we missed any stumps after we grind all the stumps. And maybe I'll put up a small silo and just make some silage for the first year. There's pretty good money in selling silage. So I'll either make silage bales or put up a silo with a blower or something. That's the plan anyway. What'll be next is cut some stumps, get a tractor and maybe a hay bine, disc bine, and cut some grass and start making some money. But first, let's get this last load of logs in. But we made some pretty good money on the logs, so can't complain there. Okay, last load for today, I think. Let's see how much money this makes us. Got up to that 250,000 mark. A couple of sticks left there. Worth a couple of bucks, I'm sure. 200 some dollars. Yeah, every little stick helps. Alrighty, let's kind of park this off to the side for now. And I'm gonna buy our first tractor and rent a stump grinder. And we're gonna get to work on some stumps here. See, I think I can just park this down here for now. Because if I got enough money, 20 acres is really not enough land to have a decent dairy farm. I might spend a little more money and buy that, let's see here. I'm thinking I might buy this chunk over here. That's also got a little patch of trees here we can even make some more money on. But for now, yeah, I'm definitely going to buy that. I thought about buying this, but then I got these big rocks here that I don't care for. But I like the idea of buying this. Plus I can kind of extend the field here. You know, make it one nice big long field. Or maybe here. Yeah. So that's kind of the plan anyway. But first let's head into the shop here. Talk to Amanda and see what she can get me for a tractor. Again, I'm sticking with the late 80s, early 90s theme because that's, you know, that's how I grew up. That's why I got an 86 Ford. This is very similar to the truck my dad had, only his was a regular cab, not extended, but this is as close as I could get. So, let's see what Amanda's got for tractors here. Hello. I'd like to get a 1486. That was pretty common with the neighbors and stuff. But let's see, let's go under downloads. I downloaded a bunch of mods here. There it is, the Case IH 1455 XL. Ooh, that costs quite a bit more. Plus it doesn't have the front attachment. And it's a little, kind of a little newer than what I'd like. I'd like to start out with older equipment like we're in the 80s and then work our way up to the 90s. So I think I'm going to go with that first one I had. With this one here. Yeah, 79 to 81. It's an older tractor. And it's a lot cheaper. So yeah, that is definitely, that definitely fits the, oh, it's a 1255, I'm sorry. Or why is it, it says 1455. Oh, maybe, okay. Upgrade the engine. Yeah, we want the most powerful engine we can get. That'll give us 180 horsepower. That'll take us, that'll help us out a lot because this will be our only tractor for a little while. I think that'll run everything we need it to run, including the disc bine, probably a chopper, baler. So that should run everything really nice. What else we got here? Design, left, right. I'm not sure what that is. What is that? Well, whatever it is, it costs extra, and we're hard on money. Oh, definitely got to have the extra stickers. That's only extra $300. $300 for stickers? Come on. What's this? We don't need front fenders. It'll just sling a little mud up on the cab, so what? Cap. Cap for what? Cap? No cap. I don't know what that is either. Wheel setup, I think I'm happy with. We don't need... No, I like the wider tires. Well, we'll go with the standard tires for now. I know this is a little bit of cheating, but I'd like to have this to get the fields nice and straight and stuff like that. I know there was no GPS back in those days, but this is just for trying to keep things straight and all that. So I think we're good there. 62,000. Yeah, that's gonna hurt us a little bit, but we gotta have one good main tractor, and I think this is it. What's nice is this can also run front equipment. It's got the 3-point, yeah, it's got all the hitches we need, and it's a pretty good tractor. So I think this is what we're going to start out with. So yes. Okay, now we have to go into forestry equipment, and I want just a little tree grinder, or stump grinder. I believe this is it right here. Yes, that'll grind up some stumps, and we're just gonna lease that for now. Okay, I think we are all set here. Okay, Amanda, thank you very much. I'm out of here. Let's hop into our new tractor. Let's see how it is here. Ah, yes, this brings back a lot of memories. Yep. I spent many hours in something similar to this. Yes. This will do very nicely, I think. Let's see how it handles the tree stump grinder. My backing skills suck today. There. Yes. Alrighty, let's head on home. Ooh, it's a zippy little tractor too. Nice. Yeah, this will be nice for pulling wagons and everything. On the way home, I decided to drive over to Field 27 to investigate this little patch of trees here to see if it's worth spending the $85,000. I think it is, because by the time I cut down all these big trees, there's at least a couple of big loads here. So buying this land will be a good investment. Plus it'll, I almost gotta have it if I'm gonna have it. I'd like to have at least 40 to 60 cows, because that's kind of what, well, my farm I only had 30-40 cows, but you know, that's, I'm trying to relive basically what my farm was and what my neighbors' farms were up in northern Wisconsin. We were just a small family farm, you know. We didn't have, stuff like this, you know. I mean, this stuff, we never had equipment like this. It was too big, it was too expensive. You know, even the smaller in-game stuff. You know, I mean, you know, we never spent money like this on tractors like that. Plus, they're just too new looking and they're too ugly. Although that one's not a bad looking tractor. And also, my neighbors and I, we never bought John Deere. Nobody in our area bought John Deere. We were all red. We were Case, IH Farmel, maybe a couple Alice Chalmers here and there, but we were red all the way. Either Case IH Farmel, equipment was New Holland. Basically, it was all red. Almost all our equipment was red. So that's my goal. I downloaded a lot of mods, so I think we're going to be all set there. I don't have anything newer than the mid to late 90s, like the Case Magnum 7200 series. I think came out in 98, and that's about as new as I'd like to go. I did find a Case 1660 combine. I found a lot of stuff we had. Let's see. I'm just doing a quick overview. We had the Gale chopper boxes. I remember that. Let's see. I also found a New Holland chopper very similar to the one that my neighbor had. That for chopping corn. It was just a 3-wheel chopper. It took a while to get it done. I also found a New Holland small square baler and a kicker rack, which is what my family made hay with. So I think we're going to be pretty much set, as far as equipment goes. So yeah, it's coming along good. So yeah, I think I'm going to end up buying this land and maybe doing a little more logging. But I'll skip around all that. I'll get this field all cleared out and get a hay bind and get the hay cut, get it marked off, and figure out where I want to put my field. But for now, I think we're just going to park this in the old shed here. And yeah. Let's see. Ah, my pickup. I'm going to have to walk back and get my pickup. Hold on. That was a long walk. Pickup truck, get that back home. So yeah, driving the old Ford. Yeah, that was the first pickup truck that I learned how to drive and got my driver's license. It wasn't an '86. It was a 1980 Ford F250. But yeah, I remember this dash like it was yesterday. It's weird, but yeah, that's what I learned to drive at, a 1980 Ford F250. So that's a pretty cool little mod here. So yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Almost home. Back to Uncle Fred's old crap shack. Yeah, we got a lot of work ahead of us here yet. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna call this a day. So, thanks for watching. Bye for now.